All right, here we are at Doolittle Nature Trail. I just finished this trail. I tried to ride it like a mountain bike trail and didn't go so well. I crashed. I'll show you that here in this video. So the trail is kind of like a, I don't know, like a pumpy, tempting pump track. There's a lot of things I want to do in here, but as you'll see while I'm riding, it's super twisty turning. There are some berms, but there's a lot of flats, and it's mostly loose over hard pack. So grip is kind of a little bit shady at best. So yeah, this will just be a recon in case you decided you want to come check this place out. I'm going to go through it at a decent pace safely. I also have trail forks recording, screen recording, so you can follow along in the bottom left hand corner or wherever this thing ends up. So this is the jump I crashed on pretty hard. It was fun. Not really, but it was an experience. I didn't have enough speed. So, and that's the issue I have with trying to ride this trail with a mountain bike. I'm sure it's a great BMX trail, but like this section I'm on now that was just semi-fast, there's nothing. But look at this. There's turns and rollers like in the turns. But then again, you hit this open fast section, and here's a berm, but there's nothing. But then you have, you know, some stuff pop up. But it's always around corners. There's no real good inflow. It's this way. All right, before I ruin my video, I'm gonna stop talking. Here we go. We're gonna get through this as quick as I can safely, and you guys can check out the trail. By the way, I'm filming with a GoPro Hero 12 with the max lens mod. It's actually the only way I like GoPro. I like to be able to see the bars and the down tube or the top tube without having to struggle to see it. Without the max lens mod, I'm not really interested. I'd rather use a DJI at that point. Even that little jump we just passed on the left, it lands to flat if you hit it. Like there's no good landing. If you go more than 2 feet out, you're gonna land on flat ground. again, this drop, I checked that out earlier. I was gonna hit it. You're gonna go out about 3 or 4 feet and it turns immediately. So if you go too short, you're gonna case it, and if you go enough speed, you gotta slam on the brakes or hit the berm just right. So it's probably cool for locals, but if you're coming out here to check it out and you're not used to this type of terrain, at my level, I wouldn't just go hit it today. I didn't wear my pads today either, besides my helmet, so probably could have used them earlier. I didn't adjust my suspension either. The jump I crashed at, I still had my bike set up for tech, so as soon as I hit that jump, my front tire just mushed. There was no pop. I was not expecting that. There's a little wall right over here. I hit a little bit earlier. I almost crashed. Let's try it again. It's like flat. There's no curve to it. I think I'm supposed to bounce off it. I'm used to just rolling around and jumping off. I did see somebody get on the track to walk, so I'm just keeping my eyes out. And there's a lot of splits in here. One way will go towards the feature and the other way will go around. Some of them aren't labeled. So yeah, so they're not labeled, so you kind of get a guess which way is which. I feel like I'm gonna bang my head in there. I feel like there's a jump here, but it's right after a corner. On BMX, you probably got enough speed because of that lower gear. A lighter bike, but bigger bike, I don't want to be in that gear. Again, I could have jumped that part I just went over, but there's nowhere to land, it's just flat. So there's actually 2 trails here. The cool thing is they run into each other. So you can start on either. One of them you end up doing a half loop. The other one they run into each other. So that's pretty cool. So the parking lot is to my left. We just passed it. We just went on to the back half. This is where I saw people walking, so probably gonna catch up to them. Again, you get that little jump there right after a turn, landing for flat. What's up, dog? So if I was going to come here and try to session anything, if you take the half loop to the left from the parking lot, the one I'm on now, there is a section at the end here that looks pretty reasonable. So yeah, it looks pretty reasonable. Like if this is where you are riding, you can kind of make something happen. Should actually be there in a few minutes. This is the section I was talking about. You probably section that little section a little bit. Not really my cup of tea. And here we go. We got another ramp right here, but it's flat. Jump to flat. So I think they're more trick jumps for, or kicker jumps for BMX. Here's one, it looks like a jump, but bam, no landing. So, how's it going? Thanks. Here we go, that's the end. Cool.